So yes, I have some emails here, and I thought I just might read some choice excerpts. So I think we'll start with the first one.
I might play act Sophie in all these.
So the first one is the very first email I got about Scott. So Bella, I've met this guy. He's an outdoor ed teacher, rock climber, skier, all-round hot, lovely guy. He's a sweetheart. So we've been talking about what to do and both want to see where this goes, and he already has a house and a job lined up, and I'm jobless and homeless, so I'm going to do a winter season in Colorado and see what happens. He's 33, he's a part-time veggie like me, he's kind of a bit of a hippie but not really, and he's been such an education on America too. His name is Scott. Oh, dreamy. I did also have emails from Michael from that time, and I can't find them, but one of them was describing how all those 4 Americans were trying to get in your pants, Sophie. And the only thing I remember out of all of it was a description of Brian, the slightly arrogant radio producer, and how Michael thought that he was actually going to win the race. But obviously, Scott surpassed him. So fast forward, Sophie's been back in Australia for a couple of months, and she sent me this email that said, blah, 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 blah. It's now been 2 months since I've seen Scott, and I'm starting to forget things about him, and if I leave it any longer to see him, I'll probably forget him altogether. No, that's not true, but it's been too long now. So do I still go? I've already bought my tickets there and back. I should be trying to get work. I should be moving to Melbourne. I have a room in the warehouse available if I want it. So much is pointing towards staying here and being sensible and all that shite. And I'm terrified I won't be able to find work, and I'll hate it in Colorado, and I'm not going to have any friends, and I've been so spoiled. What the fuck am I doing? I think he's worth the effort of finding out, and I think he's good for me. He's a health freak, and we've had the I drink a lot talk. But I'm concerned he doesn't realise how important work is for me.
Or drinking.
Or drinking. Blah, 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 blah. I'm all over the shop. So obviously we know what happened at the end of that.
All over the Scott, the shop.
all over Scott and the shop.
The shop. Wow, Lindsay.
Producers edit.
Blah, blah, blah. Move fast forward. Well, you know that obviously she did go to Colorado. There's numerous emails here about terrible drunken fights. Things like, I had a fight with Scott the other night after getting shit-faced with Cliff. We had a great night, and then I decided to call him again to come out, and I think I bribed him to come out. Then we had a massive fight on the pavement, and then we went home and had a massive talk of which I don't remember any of. So now I'm on my very best behaviour. And I think you might have sat on your best behaviour for the bunch of years after that, Sophie, so well done, well done. There's some beautiful emails which are boring, but they're lovely.
About all the nice times you had.
All the nice times.
Sexy naked swimming bits
in Strawberry Park Springs. Not that Miranda read all the emails, just
no,
the
I didn't read the emails.
And then the bits where we start getting into the cosy stuff. Things with Scott are mostly amazing. He's totally prepared to move to Oz for a year or more. Grand. Now we just have to work out the details. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this was a funny bit. How's this? Scott and I can't stay in the same room at his parents' place when we go to visit. Apparently they're incredibly religious. Well, we know you guys got around that little rule. And I think that's kind of it. Fast forward to Lander, the land where hippies have children who are gun-toting by the age of 9. Scott is awesome. It's been really good to see him. He's lost heaps of weight from being out in the field, but I told him I'm going to feed him up. He's been cooking me every meal, and he took me out for coffee twice in 3 days, and coffee equals bad for you, so he must have missed me.
He loves you big time.
He loves you big time!
So happy Hens, Sophie.
Yeah.
We wish you could be there, but we will be in a couple of weeks. And so, on this wet season night, Friday night in Darwin, we've got a little bottle of champagne, and I'll try not to shoot it at Lindsay.
He's just pointing at us.
Yeah, okay. This is like live. Oh, it's in my hand. It's all right.
Ooh!
Woo! Look, I did that.
Happy hands!
Yay! And now,
Party it up. Have a beautiful time.
get drunk for us.
We love you. And we can't wait to see you at the wedding.